Before streaming services, before DVDs, and even before CDs, there was VHS, a chunky black cassette that held not just movies, but memories. In the 1980s, VHS changed everything. For the first time, we could pause, rewind, and rewatch our favorite scenes anytime we wanted. Today, we're rewinding the tape to relive the rise of home video culture, the movie nights, the rental stores, and the unforgettable era of Be Kind Rewind. VHS, short for Video Home System, was introduced by JVC in the late 1970s, but it truly exploded in the 80s, beating Sony's Betamax, not because it was better, but because it was smarter. It recorded longer, cost less, and fit the needs of everyday families. Suddenly, you didn't have to go to the cinema. You could bring it home. The VCR became a living room essential, giving people control over what and when they watched. It wasn't just technology, it was freedom. By the mid-80s, movie night was a ritual. Families gathered around boxy TVs, popcorn in hand, and that familiar whirring sound of the tape loading signaled the start of something magical. Whether it was E.T., Back to the Future, or Ghostbusters, watching a film at home felt personal. You could pause, laugh, rewind, even memorize every line. For the first time, movies felt like they belonged to you. Then came the rise of video rental stores, Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, and countless local shops. Weekends meant browsing aisles of tapes under fluorescent lights, hoping your pick wasn't already rented. It wasn't just a chore. It was an event, and everyone knew the golden rule: be kind, rewind. These stores became community hubs, places where neighbors met, friends debated, and families built movie traditions. VHS wasn't only about renting, it was about recording. With a blank tape, anyone could capture cartoons, soap operas, or family moments. Setting the timer, hitting record, and hoping nobody changed the channel, that was part of the thrill. Years later, those old tapes became time capsules, filled with forgotten ads, birthday parties, and snapshots of life. VHS turned everyone into a mini filmmaker. Of course, VHS had its quirks: fuzzy visuals, tracking lines, that satisfying clunk of inserting a tape. Sometimes the picture warped, or a tape got stuck and had to be wound with a pencil. But those imperfections gave VHS its soul. That soft, grainy look wasn't a flaw. It was the feel of an era. Today, artists still recreate it to capture that warm nostalgia only analog could create. Owning VHS tapes was like owning memories. Shelves full of clamshell cases, handwritten labels, and movie marathons defined a generation. Trading tapes, finding rare editions, or discovering mystery recordings, it was all part of the fun. Each tape told a story about who you were and what you loved. VHS became a cultural icon. In movies, TV, even music videos, its look, its sound, its vibe, all instantly recognizable. It represented creativity, nostalgia, and the magic of imperfection. Even today, that familiar static and distortion sparks emotion like nothing else. So, next time you see a VHS tape, don't just think of it as outdated tech. Think of it as a time capsule, a rewindable piece of history from a simpler time, when movie nights were sacred and rewinding was an act of kindness. Thanks for watching. If you ever had a favorite tape or forgot to rewind one, share your story in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more trips down memory lane. Until next time, be kind, rewind.